Alright everyone, welcome back to Shed Sim Golf and another episode of What Would I Shoot on Tour. Super fun tournament today. We're out at TPC Scottsdale for the Waste Management Phoenix Open. And again, thank you to the designers for doing such an incredible job on another great course. They threw in a fun special surprise on number 16 that is absolutely worth sticking around for. Hope you enjoy. Settings, we're running 13 on the stimp. Slope of 142, rating 74.7. Tees are from the tips. Gimmies at 5 feet. Wind is breezy. Scorecard, you got 7,300 total yards. Longest par 5 is 563 yards. That's number 15. Number 16 will be playing 163. And a quick update on our PGA Tour money list. We got the T31 out of the Farmers Insurance Open. That was $50,895. Unfortunately, the miscut last week. Looking to improve on that. Add to our totals on our hunt for $1 million in tour winnings in 2024. I mean, check out those tee markers. They got the waste management trucks. The grandstands are ready for the tournament this week. Here we go. So I've played this once before in real life. This is a terrifying tee shot. Tons of very nice houses to the right. 400-yard par 4. Just looking for something in the fairway to get this round started. Did a pretty good one, asking it to come up a little bit short of that, and it does. Happy to have a wedge in on the first hole here. Hitting a little 50 degree and just turn it over a little bit. Don't really play the wind right, but our 20-yard chip here. Just looking for a bounce and stop. It does. That's a par on one. Number 2, similar par 4. Again, not a ton of room. Not exactly an inviting tee shot. Hit this one pretty well. Just doesn't quite turn over enough. A little under 150 yards in from the bunker. Going full P-dub here. Got a little wind behind. Big hop. $27 feet. Gonna go ahead and putt this.
Even for 2.
All right, par 5 here. This is one you want to get a birdie on. Just keep it left. Looking back on that, we probably aimed a little too far right. This is one of the better drives of the day. Anytime we're up in the mid 160s ball speed, that means everything's feeling pretty good. I'm gonna try and play a cut 2-iron here and just get something up close to the green. End up more of a push draw that somehow gets through the trees. That rock's a little concerning, so we aimed a little bit to the right. And I don't know if we actually hit the rock, or maybe we just pushed it, but either way, get very lucky. We have 17 feet here for the birdie. Figure out the line, speed,
Come on.
bird. Starting off 1 under through 3.
One.
7-iron there. That's just been the miss lately. It's just overcooking it. Gives us a bunker shot from 17 yards or so that you just don't want to leave short. So take our chances with the comebacker and just kind of ram it in there. That thing probably goes another 6-7 feet if it doesn't hit the hole. So taking the par there and running to the par 4 pit. This is when the holes become a little more straightforward. We just got to get this thing left. We end up doing that.
Run, Forrest.
There's something out to the right here. Hit a pretty good shot. I mean, from 180 yards, we'll take that. Tough to get a lot of spin. Gives us another chance at birdie. So we end up hitting the comebacker for another par here. We got 1 under through 5. Now this is a hole that was typically set up really nice for my shot, but we just pulled the shit out of this one. Obviously this one does not get through clean. Gives us 60 yards. We need an up and down to save 4. And we just hit it with our purse. Come up a yard or 2 short. Gonna have a chance here to get up and down just to get out of here with the bow. Kind of jam something into the wall there. Pretty nice release, honestly. Leaves 8 feet to save the bogey. Make sure we don't drop 2. We don't. Nicely done. Even through 6. This course has their stretches of just a few gettable holes and then really smacks you. This is a tough one, 226. You end up hitting something out to the right with wind coming left. This was a perfect line. You just didn't quite get all the 4-iron. Ends up on the false front there, rolls back. Have to get up and down again to save par. Picked a good line. Stayed true. Pretty good drive here. Right down the middle on the par 4. 8, 8 and 9 are just beastly par 4s to finish off front side. That's a par 35. And this is just really good 9-iron. Downwind a little bit. It kicks up nicely. Gives you 6 feet to go back to 1 under. Tries to tail left there a little bit, but you end up catching the edge. And we head to the 9th at 1 under par. Another 450 plus par 4. Get the 160 ball speed, which is nice. You just are looking for something in the fairway. Doesn't quite kick out, but you're just in the semi-rough, so we got a good chance here. 166 yards. We're hitting the 9-iron again. Did not catch this one quite as clean. And you come up A yard short, tries to bounce out. Comes back in here. 11 yards, just looking to get up and down.
Do it.
And it doesn't. It hits the center of the flag. We thought it was at the bottom of the cup, and it just bounces out. Obviously coming a little hot there, but that's one you really want to have. You're trying to shoot under par out here, because this course gets scary quick. That's about as good as I can hit a ball. Probably as far as you hit one all day, out there on 310. You got a little downwind and some downhill, so definitely helped a little bit. Coming off a birdie opportunity, it would be awesome to capitalize on a short one here. This backspin at 10,000 and it just doesn't really come back. You thought you'd get something down the hill there, and then you end up just letting the putt dribble left. That's a slider. If you stay at 1 under, you kind of missed 2 opportunities there. This is a do not hit it left situation. Just a fairway finder, 150 ball speed, just give me something in the short stuff. You find it, but you kind of pay here because now you have 212 out, you're hitting a 4-iron. You're trying to throw something out right and you just pull the shit out of this one. It hangs on somehow. Now, in the tournament, I'm pretty sure that's mowed just like fairway. There's no way that stays up. So you get a gift after throwing a few away on the last few holes. You got 37 feet down the hill here. You do not want to go back to even. But you just don't even get it there. You got a quick putt here. Just sink the 8-footer, take your bogey, and see what you can do in the last 7 holes out at TPC Scottsdale. So we just hit 9-iron hard. This looks really good. Just needs a big bounce. This just has to go right, and it doesn't. It stays right there. But you get your 3, stay even, 6 holes to play. Gotta find a few more birdies out there. Start off this gettable par 5 with a 4 left. Only findable, probably because we're on a simulator. Just need something back in the fairway. 2-iron chunk and run. Works out okay. .143. Pitching wedge in hand. Gotta have it. Gets it out right enough with the wind coming back. 1 hop.
Come on!
To 2 feet.
Let's go!
1 under. Through 13.
Thought we were toast off the tee.
All right, coming off a birdie there. We got wind behind us. Play a fun little cut thing. Hole cut that stays in the rough. We're just grinding on a 500-yard par 4. And that gives you an up and down per par challenge. Get it within a makeable distance. Sink the 8-footer. Moving on, 1 under through 14. Hole 15 here, par 5. Very easy to get caught behind the grandstands to the right, so we want to stay left, but not in the water, end up going right. This would have been interesting because I think that hits the cart path and just launches if it doesn't hit the tree there, but what this did for us is it took out the temptation of trying to get to this thing in 2. We're just looking for a spot that we can hit a shot on the green. Just give us a chance. This was supposed to hook a lot more. Did not. You're gonna have to play a cut lob wedge from 110 that you hit really well. Get the cut. You want a big hop up there and just stop. It does, but it leaves you with quite a slider from 13 feet. I think we have enough. Hit the line. And with the right pace, that absolutely goes in, but end up with a 5. Honestly, to even have a birdie putt there after those first 2 shots is a miracle, so we'll take that. And here we are at number 16.
Crowd is ready. All right.
This is the reason why they're out here at 10 o'clock this morning.
Hold it, win. Hold it, win. Come on. That's so cool. All right, we make the putt though. We make the putt though.
You want to give the people what they want. 12 feet. Pick your line. Give it a good stroke. Tracking bottom of the cup. That's 2 under through 16.
Come on.
What a putt. What a shot. Now you just have to imagine if you have a lead at this place, you are terrified of the next 2 holes. After your heart rate is already through the roof, you have water left on this hole. Luckily, it really wasn't super in play for me. You clear that bunker by the hair of your chinny chin chin. You have a pretty easy approach shot here that you just leave outright. I think this is a very much an anti-water shot, and now you have to get up and down. You hit what ends up being a really tasty shot from 7 yards. Just get it high enough that it comes down soft, and you hit the 6-footer to walk off a 17 with a par. If that wasn't enough to shake the leader, now you have a situation where if you're in this water at all, you're hitting 3 off the tee. You got 300 yards to carry it on the left, which maybe with some adrenaline you could do, but you just remember Tagala. I mean, it would play some crazy games. My heart was going pretty good here. I was so relieved to just find a fairway, hands up in the air. You're 2 under, going into 18. You just have to make par from 163 yards in the middle of the fairway. We went 9 again, and obviously looking back, that wasn't going to be quite enough with the uphill and the wind. We got 15 yards, going right to left. Just get something up there, let it check. Oh, give it a chance. We gave it a chance for a 68, end up at 69. No complaints here. First tips round, under par. What would I shoot on tour? Probably not a 69. But we can say we shot one from the tips on GSPro. That's pretty fun. Overall, fantastic round. That's about as good a golf as I can play. All right, pulling up the results of last year's Waste Management. Scroll down to 2 under. Quite a few names there. That's $65,350, bringing our total just over $115,000 through 3 tournaments on our way to our goal of $1 million in 2024. We'll keep it going. Next week, we got the Genesis Open out at Riviera Country Club. Should be another really fun week, but not a lot can top the Waste Management out at TPC Scottsdale. Just such a fun tournament. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Until then, peace.